it's noisy in here, so I think you're asking about the main event,
Yes,
Saturday night.
Yes.
It's everything you could ask for in a heavyweight fight. Two guys in the middle of what looks like a great heavyweight division right now. Two guys that just fought each other in a war, in a battle to the death, that have the guts to pick it up with round 13. And that's what we have. It just, nobody knows what's going to happen. On paper, you got to figure Dillian looks like the better fighter, but we're looking at what seems to be a new Derek Chisora, and he's fit and focused. And I think in Derek's case, when he's focused, wow, that could be something else.
Well said, Michael. I mean, look, I love this fight also. I think we all do. You know, one thing I love, I mean, there are a couple titles on the line here, but no one even cares about that at this point. It's not even about that. It's about these guys, they want to fight. This is the brawl to settle it all. It was not settled in Manchester. Some people think Dillian won. Some people think Chisora won. As I like to say, I think the fans won. It was a great fight. As Michael just said, I think we're in for round 13. The O2 Arena is one of the best places in the world to see a fight. It's sold out. Sky Sports box office. The nation will be captivated on Saturday night by this fight. And we're going to be ringside. I can't wait to see it.
Eddie said it when he talks about the O2. Like when we work at Madison Square Garden is one of the stars. And here in London, the O2 Arena is one of the stars. You have two stars in the ring, and then it's that atmosphere in the O2. And man, the fans there they're electric, and they're knowledgeable, and they're supportive, and they come from the very first minute the doors open, and it just makes for a great night of boxing.
Let's rewind it for a couple of weeks ago. Did you guys watch I'm sure you did, but I've got to ask the question anyway. Wilder against Fury. Did you both watch it?
I watched it, yes.
Okay. How did you feel? Were you happy with the results, the draw? Do you think it was fair?
So I'll take that first, I guess. Yeah. I mean, look, a lot of people feel a lot of different ways about that fight. As Michael said, we're in a great time for heavyweights, and if anyone knows, it would be him. It's a great time for heavyweights. I like that we have three undefeated giants in the division that all have a somewhat of a claim to a piece of the pie. I mean, obviously Fury with the lineal championship, there's a little bit of, some people say yes, no, but anyway, that's his claim. Obviously Wilder and then AJ. I like that they're all undefeated and they all have somewhat of a claim to that piece of the pie. I think it's going to create great fights in the future.
It's great for the fans because, you know, many years ago, there was the thing where Muhammad Ali was stripped of his titles, and then we had that great classic called the Battle of Champions. So right now, we have three guys with a claim to being champions, some with belts, some with
the lineal,
whatever that means, but it's still three undefeated guys, and I think we're going to see them all fight each other.
I think so too. And I mean, again, everyone says it, styles make fights, but that's just how it happens. One guy might be able to beat one guy, whereas the other guy can't beat him because of their style. Hopefully it just produces some great fights. But back to what we're talking about, Saturday night, Chisora and White, it's a great fight, and these guys are in the mix.
It's a fight fans market, right now. I think, like, for the next 2 years, and then beyond that, we've got some of these young guys that look really good on the horizon. So heavyweight division is alive and well. So is boxing, completely.
It is. 2018's been a great year for the sport. This is a great way to close it, but 2019 will be a new chapter in the history of the sweet science.
Yay!
Thank you, guys.